This time, on Off-Grid Adventures, I take a journey into Big Otter Pond, western Newfoundland. So I just came across a pretty sketchy spot. That's another one done. Time to hit some trails. So I think I got everything aboard the tractor now. Today we're gonna go on a little trip up a road I've never been on before. It's here in western Newfoundland. It's out past Flat Bay, and from what I see on Onyx Off-Road, it's called Pasture Resource Road. So we're gonna go check that out. It looks like it goes in a nice ways. I'm not sure what kind of shape the trail's gonna be in, but you won't know until you go check it out, right? And I will be recording this trail for Onyx Off-Road. Like I said, sometimes it takes up to a month and a half or so for it to be uploaded onto the app. That's what I read up on anyway, that's what they said. So hopefully I could do this right. I'm still fairly new to it and still trying to get the hang of it. And there's a lot to it. They just made me an ambassador, which has a lot of perks for me in it. The more trails I upload and everything, I can start getting paid for it. Plus, I get what they call swag, hats, hoodies, shirts, stuff like that. So that's all a bonus too. I mean, I'll never say no to that stuff, right? So with that being said, gotta go get some fuel and head her on out.
Watch me sway, darkness falls, and we all pray, hoping for the light of day. Down to the river, I have held the devil's hand, felt the weight of mountains.
So I just turned off onto Pasture Resource Road, it's called, just before Robinson's, on the west coast of Newfoundland here. And never been in here before. So looking forward to what I'm going to see in here, share it with you guys. And looks like it goes in about 30 kilometers and it comes to a pond. Big Otter Pond is called. So I'm hoping to be able to get into there. It don't look like the road goes all the ways to it, but you never know. So, gonna get back in the tractor, see where we end up.
She said don't call my phone on Friday night, but I never did listen. So I'ma hit you now on FaceTime, and I know you won't miss it. Girl, I know you waited till ain't know for me. You only wanna talk to the over me. Things didn't work in the past life. That doesn't mean that I won't try. She said, stop it. You always let me down when I want you. I can't help it. Girl, I can't let you forget me. Won't let you forget me. Girl, I take back all the lies and the sorry. Girl, I try. Let's remember all the times that we did have. And the times that we did.
So even though I got no problem getting past this little tree here, I figure I'll widen it out in case any of the bigger vehicles come through here. So the owner at Napa and Steamville, Paul, he was good enough to sponsor me this Milwaukee mini chainsaw. I already filled it up. They do have an oiler on it, which is hard to find on a cordless chainsaw. And this is going to be the first time trying it out. As you can see, she's brand new. Let's see how she works. Figure I add in a close-up, but cuts through this like nothing. Gotta say, pretty impressed. Now, needs to get some more use out of it and see what the battery life is like on it. And I will add that into a future video as well. Well, if you're looking for a good little saw when you're out doing stuff like this that don't take up a lot of room and not a lot of weight, so far I'm pretty impressed, I have to say. And if you're looking for any good stuff with good service, go see Napa and Steamville. They're the guys to go to. Well, I guess I'm in bear country here. I'm that far in. I just spotted an old bear blind here in the woods. So I'll take a walk down and take a look at it. What a day out here though. It's beautiful. Gotta love it for out exploring. And I don't think this bear blind was used in a while because, well, for one, the trail is blocked off with a tree. The trail actually goes down way further, so there probably was a cabin or something down there. But we're not going to hike all the ways down there to find out. Here is the bear blind. She's in pretty rough shape. Not a whole lot left to her. I see an old barrel over here, so that's what the bear bait was in. Not sure if I can get to it or not. Oh yeah. And it's starting to get pretty muddy, so I'm going to stop here. But just down in the distance there, you can see an old blue barrel. Oh, wait a minute. There's another bear blind there. Newer one built. Interesting. And there's a brook running through here, and I only got my sneakers on. Should be able to still get over here though. Oh yeah. Well, since we're here, we might as well go up and take a look at the view. This one looks like it's in good shape. Oh yeah. Even got a chair. Gotta love it. Nice little spot. See folks, sometimes it's not about the destination. It's just about getting out and enjoying nature. What a nice little spot. You hear a little brook running by. Little breeze in the air. Beautiful smell of the woods. It don't get much better. But it's time to hit the trail again. I tell you, the trail's getting narrower as I go. Hopefully I can make it the rest of the way. I'm about 3 kilometers from the turnoff for Big Otter Pond, and then I think it's another 4 kilometers after that. So I'm going to clear these few alders out of the way. Well, I'm glad I got that little chainsaw. And then we'll continue on. Come across multiple brooks running through on this trail, and I don't know, I got a thing for running water. And I figured I'd stop and show you guys this one anyway. It's actually a pretty nice one. It's almost like a little mini waterfall. Hard to get any closer to it, but there it is. Well, this is not looking good. I don't know if we're going to get in the rest of the way or not. Hopefully it's just alders across the road here, but I don't know. Looks like it could be a washout up ahead too. Let me show you. Oh yeah, it's not a washout. That's good. All right. Time to get to some tree trimming. Well, it looks to me like there hasn't been anybody up here in a while. It's not the first spot I had to clear cut, but we're getting this close. I hate to give up now, even though it is getting late in the day. So according to my GPS, I'm about 2.8 kilometers from Big Otter Pond is not showing a trail to it. So anybody that's into off-roading knows 2.8 kilometers is actually in fair distance when you're in places like this. But I got to a nice clear opening here. I'm at 420 meters above sea level right now, so pretty high up for Newfoundland. And the views here are amazing. I know the camera's not going to pick it up, but I'll show you guys anyway. Even ran into snow, so you know you're getting pretty high upwind. But this is where I am. It's just beautiful up here. Now, you know, as you're in moose country wind, you guys got to see this. Right there. Right there. Right there. And all the ways up through here, everywhere. You know, it's pretty well on disturbed territory wind. All up through there. It's just crazy. It's everywhere. But yet, I haven't seen a moose yet. Go figure, right? So just up along the trail here, I noticed an old vehicle over to the side of the road here. There's not much left to it, but you know, as me, anything to do with old abandoned vehicles in the woods, I gotta go check it out. Now, I do have my rubber boots with me, but of course I didn't put them on. And it is very boggy here. She's flattened out good. And I'm sorry I never wore my boots because it's so boggy here. It's funny because the one I found out to Bottom Brook Road, it was blue like this, and it was yellow underneath. And as you can see here, this kind of almost looks identical. But this one is a Dodge. It's not a 40 Econoline. The reason I know it's a Dodge is because it got a slant 6 in it. Really cool. An old Dodge van, yeah. Didn't expect to see this up here in the middle of nowhere, but here we are. So I just came across a pretty sketchy spot, but I think I'm still gonna go for it. Let me show you. It's washed out pretty good, but if I could keep my right front wheel on this beam right here, I should be safe. And over on this side there's lots of room. So this is about as close as I'm gonna get to a Big Otter Pond. There is, I don't know, I wouldn't even call it a quad trail, but maybe a moose trail. It's definitely not passable with the tracker anyway. Quad maybe, maybe not, but you can't even really tell it's a trail right down through there. And it's very, very muddy and boggy. So I guess oh, a bumblebee just passed by me. I guess what I'm gonna do now is, since I'm in this far, is put the drone up and see if we can see the pond from here. up this video. That was quite the journey, I gotta say. I'm almost back out to the highway now. Trail's kind of rough for sure. I should have aired down, I forgot all about it. But next time. So my review on the Milwaukee saw is, that little thing is amazing so far. I mean, I really impressed with it. And the fact that it got an oiler built onto it, that's even better yet, because compared to the mini saw I already had, I bought one on Amazon. It was one of those Chinese ones, and I think it was like 80 bucks or something. Had no oiler, so you had to steady be oiling the chain by hand with some oil. And the one I had didn't really cut very good. You had to bend the branches over to get the saw to cut through them. Whereas this one, I got a full-size Stihl chainsaw, and it cuts just like that one do. I mean, it cuts through the wood like nothing. Really impressed with it, and very compact and easy to use, and lightweight, so I can take it wherever I go. So that's another bonus there. And I'm not sure about the battery life yet. I cut a nice few trees today, and the battery still got lots of power left in it, so it looks like it's going to be good. I will give updates on it as I'm using it more, but so far so good. I mean, it's just an awesome little saw. So big thanks again to Paul at Napa. Really appreciate that. I mean, I'll be using that on almost every journey I go on, I'd say. So if you're not subscribed already, please do so. Like, comment, all that stuff. Anybody else interested in doing this kind of stuff? You got your own vehicle? More than welcome to come along on any journey I goes on, usually every weekend.